The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Back 60.
I'll throw it. That one's caught. Jeudy has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Judkins out the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that means 3rd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Judkins on second down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Washington first down.
Let's go now.
Play action now with Daniels. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On the set.
Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. What a hit! He gges flattened to the ground.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Viking 8, Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats, 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Go! 19, Mustang 19. Go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another one for Judkins. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Offensive line. Here we go. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's a screen play to Edwards. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on.
Again, Daniels to the air. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Corliss will wait mid, on to punt. Takes it in at the 21. That'll be the 1st and more. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they dropped him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another game to Judkins. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's go now. 69, come.
To throw again on 2nd down, Daniels. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions made this 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to get those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
70 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play fake here, Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. 1st and 10 from the 43. They're throwing it. He finds Evans, left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Judkins. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Handoff now at Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Judkins running between the tackles. Shoots away from one. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So first down from the 41. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
He may only be a rookie, but they've got some serious faith in him to hit from that distance like a long-time vet. That kick, actually a new season long for the rookie as well. Well done.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's taken in by Samuel. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. 79 Broncos.
3rd and 1. Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run right side. Judkins. He loses the football. And the Commanders make the recovery. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On 2nd down, Robinson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Enough to Chubb to start the drive. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18.
He's going to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They'll throw, third and long. Got a man, this is Evans. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Judkins up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing now off the play action. And he is stopped with authority there, but that's something later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hiking 18. Go, alert. Left, check up.
Judkins headed right. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Working now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll throw for it. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
First and goal, Judkins. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Chubb trying to run his way in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he made quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Has room down the left sideline. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns moments away from their 4th win of the year.
Okay,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Total reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. To throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Ready? 8, Viking, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So to a chorus